Hey guys, good evening. We're ready to get started. Today's yoga session is going to be a total body experience. Today, you're going to need a couple of yoga blocks and your mat. That's pretty much it. So let's get started. Starting with a nice big inhale, as we always do. Fingers in, press together. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly drop the fingers to the heart. Taking this time to transition mentally to this space right here, our yoga journey. Wonderful. Give me a couple more deep inhales. Visualizing that air entering and leaving the body each time. Take the time to relax your shoulders. Drop your tailbone to the floor. Wonderful. All right. And as we get started, we're going to come into a slightly wide stance. We're starting with a yoga flow that we're going to do on one side of the body and then repeat it again on the other side. So for our stance now, we're going to have one foot facing forward, the other one facing the side. We're going to stay here for a bit, so get comfortable. Starting with the wide base is always going to give you a lot of better stretching in the legs, but also a better base to balance on. So let's get started. Arms out to the sides. Slowly coming down into a triangle. You could come down all the way, or if this feels a little uncomfortable, you could always rest your fingers on a yoga block. That's a great alternative to make sure we're not compromising our form, but still getting the most out of our practice. Wonderful. Stay with me. Breathing in, breathing out. Take a few seconds to think about that top arm there. Are the fingers aligned with the shoulders? Are we making a straight line with that arm? If our arms are over here, we're going to take this time to just align it, making sure everything is under control. Great job. We're going to slowly come on up. Fingers forward. So as we turn forward, we're going to take a few seconds to just adjust our body. So our hips are forward, shoulders are forward. So when you have your fingers out, you want both your fingers in one line and not one finger forward, one finger out. This is a great way to make sure your shoulders are aligned. Quick check for our feet. The front foot is still facing forward. The other one is facing me. Stay here for me. Fingers up into the skies. Nice straight lines with those arms. Pick that arm up, fingertips reaching into the sky. Slowly bend that front knee, warrior one. If you need to extend your stretch a little bit, if you want to widen your base, you can do that. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, now as we stay in our warrior one, I want you to quickly check your back form. So if you have an arch going on in the back, if you're doing this, you want to bring that belly button in, so you're doing this. Nice straight line with that spine. Stay with me, making sure our back leg is nice and straight, no bend in that knee. Breathing. Wonderful job. We're going to straighten out those arms out to the sides, warrior two. Bring it in. Dip that front knee for me and hold. Now as we stay here, we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades in together, and that's going to give us the strength to stay with our arms up. If your arms are feeling tired, squeeze that shoulder a little tighter. You're going to be just fine. Wonderful. We're breathing. If our shoulders are going forward, we're going to bring it back so we are aligned with the hips. Great job. Whew. Breathing. Super. Now we're going to take this elbow, bring it to the upper thigh, open that arm out, and hold. Super. Stay right here. Nice stretch for the side of the body. Reach those fingers out. Hold. Breathe. Wonderful job. Now you're going to slowly drop that arm. Bring it down, all the way up, and into a straight line. Hold and drop. Your fingers are now wrapping around your waist. You're going to pull that elbow out to the back and stay. Now, we're not coming out of that leg position. If you notice, we're staying there for a while, and that's on purpose, by design. Stay with me. Wonderful. If you have come here because you're focusing on other moves, drop into your stretch. Right angle with that front knee if you can. Wonderful job. Keep it going and slowly release out of here. We're going to bring that leg in a little bit to the center. All right, and from here, we're getting into Warrior 3. Let's get going. So as we get started with Warrior 3, the first thing is to get your core engaged. You're going to need the core to be nice and strong in order to come into your balanced position. Now this is going to be a Warrior 3 position, but if you're having trouble getting into it, the first thing you want to do is just let the feet leave the floor, just that back foot. And then when you feel comfortable, you're going to start coming up a little bit at a time with that leg. And if you want to stop here, this is totally fine. If you want to go further, you're going to finally get to here and hold. 3, 2, 1, and in. Let's take a deep breath in. Wonderful job. We're going to repeat that flow, same side, and then we're going to do the other side. So let's get started. Nice wide stance one more time. Breathe. All right. Once again, your foot is going to be facing to the side, your other foot facing forward, coming into a triangle. Nice and easy. Same leg as we did last time. We're repeating the flow. Now that you know what's coming, you're going to focus a little bit more on your posture, making sure we're doing all the right things and getting the best out of today's practice. Yes? Wonderful job. Stay with me. The belly button is pressed into that spine. Legs are nice and straight. Neck is in line with the spine. I see some of us doing this or some of us doing this. Keep that neck in place. Wonderful job. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly come on up. Wonderful job. Fingers forward. Reach it out. Take the time to just reposition your body. And then when you're ready, you can bring the fingers up and into that front leg being engaged. Wonderful. Now, if you're here, I want you to try to get a little bit deeper, maybe a couple of inches. Just give it a try, see how you feel. Now that your legs are warmer, you may be able to get in just a little bit more. Shoulders forward, hips forward. No arch in that lower back. We're going to engage that ab. Hold it in place, beautiful job. Straighten out your legs, drop that arm, nice and straight. Shoulder blades tucked in, squeeze, and add that leg. Stay with me. Nice deep inhales, and exhale. Beautiful. Like I told you before, this is a total body experience. Every inch is working. And that is by design. Wonderful job. Let's slowly drop that arm over. Extend it out. Now, anytime you feel like you need a break, feel free to take it. Get out of your position. Walk around the room, take a sip of water, do what you needed, and then come join us back. This is your journey. Beautiful. We're breathing. We're going to bring that arm around nice and easy. Drop it to the ground. Slowly bring it up. All the way up to the ceiling. Hold, hold, and drop. Wonderful. Wrap that arm around your waist now. And pull that elbow back. That should feel so good after sitting all day in front of the computer. You agree? And we're breathing. We're not going to forget about the legs. Legs are working. And gently coming up. You're gonna bring that leg in. And warrior three. Let's go. Slowly lifting the back leg. Nice and easy. Bring that ab in. Control and balance. When you're ready, you're going to slowly start letting that foot leave the floor. Lift using your glutes and your hamstrings. So these are the muscles that are helping you bring that leg up. Lift. Lift. And when you're ready, you're going to come into a straight line with that leg and that arm. You do not want to overextend, so you don't want to bring that leg higher than when it is parallel to the floor. That's the highest the leg goes. And in. Ooh, all right, breathe. How are you doing? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. This is a great time for you to try and bring that heart rate down a little, yes? Breathe in, breathe out, beautiful. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. Let's get started. If you need to drink some water, now is a good time. Take a break. All right. So when you're ready to join us back, we're going to get into the same stance. Now this time, this leg is going to be to the side. Other leg is facing forward. And from here, bring the arms out and into a triangle. Anytime you feel the need to grab your yoga block, feel free to do that. One strand of hair that's bothering me. Beautiful. Stay with me. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Wonderful job. As we stay here, really just feel that leg starting to work for you. Nice little stretch going on there. This is also an excellent pose to improve digestion, get your blood flow working better, so better circulation. It reduces bloating and any kind of digestive issues you may have. So this is an excellent pose to do when you wake up in the morning, to just wake up your Agni in your digestive system. And great to do at the end of the day to wind down, slowly coming up. Wonderful job. Fingers to the front. So when you turn, your fingers may be not in sync, right? So one finger is out, one finger is in. You're going to turn your shoulders so both your fingers are in line with each other. From here, bring it up. Add that front knee. Another reminder to make sure we're not having a big arch in the back. Pull that belly in. Get a nice straight line with that back going on. Stay here for me. And we're breathing. Now, as we're staying here, we're gonna think about the parts of the body where you're feeling the stretch. It may feel like work, it may feel like dessert. I don't know, every body is different. Everybody reacts differently to it. So take this time to just connect with the body, connect your mind with the body, and think about how you feel with the pose. Where do you feel it? Do you feel tenderness in the knees? Do you feel tightness in the hips? What is your body telling you? That is the important message here. Wonderful job. Straighten out those arms, straighten out that leg, squeeze the shoulder blades in, and add that leg. How are we doing? Nice deep breaths through the entire journey. We're not going to compromise on that. What you do here in these 30 minutes, you may think, well, what's the point of just breathing deep for these 30 minutes? But you'll be surprised, it translates to the rest of the day. You will subconsciously be breathing a lot better. And that is amazing. That's where you want to get to. The more you practice, the more you get it. Drop that arm. Open up that upper arm. Fingers reaching out into the side. Nice straight line. Drop that knee more. Bigger stretch if you'd like it. Now, if you're feeling uneasy with the legs, your legs are not ready to work today, you need to come out of it a little bit so that takes the stress out. But if you want to get a little more, you're going to get deeper. It's your journey. Do whatever you feel good. Beautiful. And when we're ready, we're going to drop that arm. And we're going to bring it up in a big circle. Hold it at the top for a couple of seconds here. Reach, 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 and drop it to the back. And pull and hold. Shoulders, chest. Everything is working. Hold. Stay there with that leg. Don't come out. You're getting a break right after. Well, not a break, but a slightly different pose. Slowly coming out. Bring that leg in. Great job. All right. Now, if you're really struggling with your Warrior 3, I have an option for you with the yoga blocks. Now, the reason I did not show it to you first is because I wanted you to give it a try first. If we have an option, we always tend to take the option, but if you really need it, take it. So you're going to, once again, fix your core, get your balance in place. You're going to slowly start lifting that leg, using the glutes and the hamstring. Nice and gentle, lift, lift, lift. And as you come down, you can rest onto the yoga blocks, and that's going to help you just focus on those legs. Now this leg that you're standing on is nice and straight. Your other leg is laid out parallel to the floor. Hold it for me. Wonderful job. Now, if you're able to, you're going to get rid of one arm and hold. Your core is still working. Let's come on in. Beautiful job. How are we doing? Oh, we got one more set, one more flow. Breathing in, breathing out. Give me another one. All right, who's ready? Let's go. Beautiful. Start with a nice wide stance, one foot over to the side, the other one facing me, and into our triangle. Quick reminder to align your neck to your spine. Please make sure you're not dropping or extending that neck. If you feel any pressure in that neck at all, you need to fix your posture. You can know that. You can be sure that the neck has nothing to do with this pose. Not for feeling anything there. You're feeling a lot in your legs. You're feeling your core, the arms, but nothing in that neck. Wonderful job. Stay with me. Really feel that leg that's working, the front leg is working a little extra, so you're going to feel it there more. Slowly coming up. Your leg position stays the same. We're going to bring that arm forward. Once again, let's fix the shoulders. So we have our fingers aligned in together and bring that arm up. Bring that front knee into a bend. Wonderful job. Stay with me. Belly in. Visualize that air that's flowing in and out of your body. Let's make sure we're breathing. Everything is working. Beautiful job. And if you're here, I want you to give it a try. Just give me 1 inch extra, 1 inch like this. Yes? This is the last part of our flow. So if you want to push, this is the time. Let's give it a try. Drop those arms, straighten out those legs. Squeeze the shoulder blades in, warrior two. Squeeze it in and add that leg. Beautiful. Look at you guys, so strong, so gorgeous. All my warriors, stay with me. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. I know your arms are tired, but you're going to do so much better if you're using your shoulder blades. That's where the power is coming from. Wonderful. Abs are in. Belly button is still engaged. Now I see some of us over here. If this is you, bring yourself in. Stay, stay, stay. Wonderful. Drop that arm down and open up the side. Reach that finger out. Reach, reach, reach. Get into that stretch. Wonderful job. We're breathing. Super. And let's drop that arm to the floor, making a big circle, coming up all the way. Hold. Reach that finger, reach, reach, reach. Now, as you're reaching it, you're creating space here. So you want to be able to do that. And then drop that arm. And pull that elbow back. Looking up. Wonderful job. Almost there. Stay with me. And slowly coming in with that leg. Going on to warrior three. Are we ready? Let's go. Core is engaged. We're going to slowly find our balance. Fix your eyes on a spot on the floor. Gently pull that leg up using those muscles. And when you're ready, you're going to come into a straight line from fingertip to the toe. Stay. 3, 2, and 1. And breathe. Nice deep inhale. And out. Breathing in. And out. Wonderful job. All right, let's take a seat. I know you guys are like, ah, finally. All right, you guys, come on down to the floor. If you need to, drink some water. If you want to take a break, now is a good time. Let's get seated. We're going to come over here with our legs extended, sitting up nice and tall to begin with. And from here, we're going to slowly bring that foot over. So your foot is flat on the floor, knee is facing up at the ceiling. You're going to take your opposite arm. So I have my right knee up, my right knee up, and my left arm is going to wrap around. And you're going to take your other arm, take it up, paint that beautiful rainbow, bring it back, and place it right next to your body. So it's not super far where you're compromising your spine position. You want to keep it here so you're still sitting upright, and then you're going to turn. Turn as far as you're able to. With your eyes looking all the way to the back, if you can. Stay with me. Beautiful job. Wonderful stretch in those legs and in the shoulders. Final twist going on. Everything is working. And gently come back into the center. How are we doing? Bring that leg over. At the other side. Now your foot is placed flat on the floor. You're going to wrap that arm around your knee. Hold it in place. And from here, bring that arm up, 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 up. Paint your rainbow. Place it down right next to the body. And turn. Now, as you're turning, don't forget to hug your knee in. Tell your knee, I love you, yes. The knee does so much for us when we're sitting, standing, dancing. So you gotta be nice to the knee. Wonderful. Feel that stretch running all the way from that glute right on the side of that leg. Now, if you're twisting, you're also going to feel it in the shoulders, a little bit in the arm, your neck, your spine, your abs. Wonderful job. Let's come back in. How are we doing? You guys, you're amazing. You know that? You guys are amazing. Let's come on over. One foot is laid straight in front of us. Knee is down, leg is nice and straight. With your other leg, you're going to bring the sole of your foot into your inner thigh. You're going to start with a nice straight back, so really lift your spine up, create a little bit of space in the vertebrae. Reach, 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 like you're pulling a rope, like you're pulling onto a rope. So imagine that. Come on up, come on up, come on up. And fold forward, belly button into the spine. Nice and gentle, come on down. Now, as you're coming down, try not to tuck the chin into the chest. You don't want to get the head to the knee. You are trying to get chest to the knee, so think about it. You can come to your toes if you're able to reach them, or you can hold on to your ankle, your shin, wherever you can reach. I want to make sure you're not tucking the chin into the chest. Second reminder. There's a reason I repeat those things, because if you're doing this, you're not going to be able to breathe very well, and you're going to hurt that neck, both of which we don't want. So keep your imaginary orange between the chin and the chest. Now let's focus on that leg that we're holding on to. A nice stretch going on in that leg. Stay with me. Nice static stretch. You may feel this in the lower back, your hips. Everything is working. The idea is for you to bring your chest as close to the knee as you can, as close to the leg as you can. And the more you're able to build flexibility in the hamstring and the calves, the better you're going to be able to do that. And that comes with consistent practice. So you want to work with your body, being able to build that flexibility a little bit at a time. Let's slowly switch legs. Other leg coming out. This is an excellent stretch, especially with the weather warming up. We're all walking, we're all running. If you're doing that, make sure you're also stretching well. Super important. All right, now from here, belly button is pulled into the spine. You're going to bring your fingers up, reaching up on that rope. Think about it. You may almost feel a little bit taller because your posture is getting better. Slowly fold forward, belly button into the spine, coming over. Nice and easy, hold on. But take the time working with your leg. You don't want to have your knee coming up just so you could get your head down. You want to keep the knee down, and you want to work with that leg, building that flexibility just a little bit at a time. Now, if you were to do this 10 days in a row, for example, consistent practice, on the 10th day, you'll be able to reach about 2 inches lower than you did on the first day. So that's how quickly your body is able to adapt. But the key here is consistent practice. Wonderful. Stay with me. Really work with the back of the leg. You're going to feel that stretch as you're staying here. Think about how you feel. Do you notice any tightness anywhere? How does the knee feel? How does your ankle feel? And when we're ready, we're going to walk the fingers back nice and easy. Coming into a seated position. Soles of the feet in together. Bring your heel close to your pelvic plate. We're coming into a butterfly here. Belly button pulled into your spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders pulled away from the ears. You guys know what's coming. Slowly come on down with your exhale. Once again, making sure we're not tucking the chin into the chest. The idea is not bringing your head to your toe. The idea is to bring your chest close to your feet. Think about it. Think about bringing your rib cage down, not your head. And slowly come on up. Nice deep breath in. And slowly come on down. Using your elbows to open up those legs, stretch those inner thighs a little bit. I'm going to show you the same pose on the side. You don't have to turn. Beautiful. Give me a nice deep inhale here. Sitting up tall. Pull the belly button into the spine. Come on down. Pressing those legs open. Using the elbows. Breathing. Beautiful job. All right, let's get seated. Wonderful job today. Coming over. Bring your fingers in together. Prayer position. A nice deep inhale. And a big smile. Why not? There we go. Beautiful. And as we always do, we're going to end our practice today with a little bit of reflection. Think about how you felt during today's practice. And if you've identified any areas that you would like to challenge yourself in. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed your practice. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you, and namaste.